This is the video of making the blueberry face cream as a natural emulsified product. First, I made a blueberry glycerate. Therefore, I used fresh blueberries, a glycerine, and a preservative. Here I made 120 grams of the blueberry glycerate. I weighted 56 grams of the blueberries after I cut them in half with a knife and put them back into a glass jar. Then I added around 62 grams of the glycerine, Afterwards, I added 1.23 grams of the preservative. I mixed it up and put it all together in a glass jar. I covered the jars with gauze and stored it at room temperature. I stored the right glycerate for 5 days and the left glycerate for 8 days and tried to agitate it almost daily. Then I filtered the blueberry glycerate through coffee filters to get out the solid parts. These are the final products of the blueberry glycerate, which I used for the face cream. I made a batch size of 200 grams of the face cream. First, I weighted about 60 grams of the pre-made blueberry glycerate, then added 80 grams demineralized water, and then 20 grams of the aloe vera juice. In a separate jar, I poured in 16 grams olive oil, then added 12 grams of the emulsifying wax, the Olefem 1000, and then lastly added the cetyl alcohol, which was 4 grams. I heated up 2 separate water baths. I put both mixtures in a water bath and heated them up. I measured the temperature in between to get a temperature around 70 degrees. It was also important that the oil face did melt for the further use. When both faces had around the same temperature, it was a bit over 71 degrees, I added the faces together with a slowly steady stream and used a whisk to mix it up carefully. I continued stirring until the mixture cooled down until 40 degrees. I measured 6 grams of the blueberry extract and 2 grams of the preservative. Then I added these 2 ingredients to the mixed up cream and mixed it up carefully. I transferred the final product into a glass jar. Here is how the products looked after a few days. The first shown product was a smaller batch and was very liquidy and still had some solid particles in it. The second one was a bit more solid and the smell was very nice, but it still had some solid particles in it and it didn't homogenize quite well. It rubbed in very well on the skin and left a nice smooth feeling with a good blueberry smell. The last batch was the best one. It still didn't homogenize completely.